Steve and Frida, they're the best. Living life in the tropical west. Spreading love and joy all around. Their flock will shake you off the ground. Steve and Frida, they're awesome, it's true. You should like and subscribe, they'll inspire you. Join their adventures, let your spirit soar. Steve and Frida.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, here we are the next day. Since last vlog for you guys it's been a little bit longer than one day, but the floor is still here, and as you can see I laid a little heart in the center there with different color bricks as a little surprise for Frida. And let me show you what I've done since last time you saw this. First of all, I made a gravel barrier around the outside to hopefully prevent the outside bricks to tilt outwards once we put the greenhouse on top of it. Just a little bit of extra support. I got some more fine sand, fine-ish sand. I sprayed it, I put it on top, broomed it in, took a watering can to let the sand seep in everywhere and brushed it again. So now this floor has got sand in all the cracks. Normally I don't like sand in my crack, but in this case I make an exception. So the next step is putting the greenhouse back on top, so that the greenhouse will now have a nice floor on the inside. And then you see these extra bits of wood here. I made every side a little bit longer than it needed to be, just so, you know, you rather have something that's too long that you later can cut off instead of something that's too short and you have to start over. So all those bits that are too long, we're gonna cut those off. And yeah, so those are the next two steps. I can't do those by myself. I can't lift the greenhouse by myself. So my dad is coming along again to help me out, lift the greenhouse back on top of there and cut those pieces off. And yeah, that is the plan for today. And I've got much more plans for how to make this greenhouse better. We're going to be painting this wood. We're going to, you see the step on the inside there. We're going to attach that to the side as well. And there's much more coming. Oh, and another thing about this floor. We're not done with it yet. We're gonna get 2 bags of cement and then spray those on top so that cement seeps between the cracks as well to make it all one big piece of floor instead of individual bricks. But I don't have the cement right now and I'm not going to the shops today. But we can do that even when the greenhouse is on top, so that should be fine. But that is another step we have to do for the floor. Hey. Hey. Hello. Okay, as promised, my dad is here. We are gonna take off the little extra wood on the sides, empty the greenhouse, and then move it onto its pedestal. So we got all the tools ready. I'm gonna put the camera on the tripod so I don't have to think about filming, and then let's get this done. Alright, that side is nice and equal. Now that side is now flattened. We only have the back to do now. See, those are sticking out too. Cutting those off, and then it's time to move this entire thing over there. And moving it is going to be a challenge, because last time we moved it, it was just the greenhouse. Now we also have the bottom to move. That's going to be a lot heavier. There we go. All the sides are now nice and square, nice and flat. Now the big task of moving this entire guy onto the floor. All right. Are you ready, Dad?
I'm ready.
We got it on its floor. It looks pretty nice from the outside. It looks pretty nice on the inside. But don't look too close, because, you know, then you get to see that I didn't make the floor that level. I don't know what to do about that yet, but we'll come up with a solution. But it is in place. And that makes me happy, because I could not do that by myself. If you are wondering how heavy it is, it was only out here for one day and it left a big impression. So that is not light. We got it in place. Now to figure out the next step. In the greenhouse, it looks amazing having this floor here. There's one problem. When we got this greenhouse for free, it is missing a couple of nuts and bolts. See here in the corner, this is what's supposed to look like. This corner, yeah, it is missing a bunch of nuts and bolts. So I'm gonna go get those, and it's again a task for 2 people, because somebody needs to push on the outside to have everything line up to put the bolts through. So let me go get those. The first plants are in here already. You may recognize those plants from the vlog where we fixed the porch with Frida. She planted those. We still got some nights that were minus 10 degrees Celsius. So for safety we're putting them in there, because even for those plants that's quite cold. Anyway, what's next? Well, we have the gaps at the bottom. First we're gonna paint all the wood. Then with the gaps at the bottom we're gonna put a plank on that gap, and then from the inside we're gonna fill it with concrete. That will keep the bricks together and will make a nice sturdy foot for the entire greenhouse. That way those gaps that we have on the bottom are just nice, sturdy and filled. So that's the plan for the gaps. I'll probably be doing that before you guys get to comment with different solutions. Sadly, I do usually appreciate your ideas, but I want to get this finished faster than this video getting uploaded. Anyway, I am so happy with how far we've come already. It is a nice looking greenhouse. It is more than just a thing you buy. I put it on a foot, I put it on a brick floor, and it's already so nice and roomy in there. I am loving it. I've already got cool plans for how the planting boxes are gonna look in there. So yeah, this is going great. Now it's just doing the rest of the work. But this was part 2, and now I hope you liked it, and subscribe, and see you in part 3.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next vlog, and don't forget to subscribe.
So don't miss a video, subscribe now, and I'll see you in the next episode.